Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 88. I probably won't have any voice chatters joining me tonight or guests, but that's good. That gives me more CPU to play with. So I'm not too sure how long I'll go tonight because I'm a bit tired. It's been a long week. So yeah, I've got a few debunks I can show you, and we'll have a look over UFO stalker, I guess, MUFON cases. So I'll just make sure the music's working and the mic, and I'll be with you in a minute. Looks like it's working. So it's good to be back. Hopefully we won't have too many computer problems. So no one's joining me, even watching. That's okay. I don't need anyone to watch. It's less to deal with. So let's type the welcome message. Here we go. So we had one watching. It seems to have locked up now. Let's say 0 watching over there on the main controls. So let's just get rid of the echo. That's better. So yeah, subs a bit up down all week. So what's happened? Well, Secureteam went on coast to coast is one thing. Again, Jimmy Church is plugging in. And if you've not seen the video I made last night with a clip from the show where Jimmy asks him whether he's a hoaxer, you can go and watch that video. It's only 40 minutes long, where I break down all the hoaxing that he can be confirmed to have done, which is 4 videos. And he made a statement that he would give $1 million to anyone that can prove that he's got any CGI videos up on his channel. So I showed a couple at the end of the stream of the video last night, and so I guess he can wire that $1 million to my PayPal account anytime he wants, and I might be able to get a better computer to be able to do better lives and better cameras as well, and we could watch the night sky even while we're doing the stream. So that was the first bit of news. Just go to UFO interest. I think he's put up a couple of bits. Let's see. It's taking a wee while to load, as usual. So also Secureteam obviously put out some more stuff that he's debunked. So what's this one? I don't think I've seen this one. Heathrow Airports. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I've got a news clip here. Drone sighting temporarily halted departures at Heathrow Airport in London. That's Kattegat, whatever it's called, Kattegat or Kattegat. So Gatwick, there you go, and that was something like that. So yeah, so basically makes you wonder if it's a false flag going on here. So the government can roll out new laws and regulations about drone owners. As you can see here, where is it? They've put in new measures. Where is it? They've increased it from 3Ks to 5K limit, as it says here. And also now people have to get certified to be a drone owner and have to do have to pass a safety test and have an instructor analyze them, approve their ownership, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I reckon eventually they're just going to keep on doing this until they say, well, no one can own any drones other than whether you're a government person or not, government department like the police or whatever. So you can see here's a few snapshots from social medias. My luck, drone sighting, and now my flight is in standstill. So apparently they're putting some anti-drone measures in, some type of radar system that can sort of interfere with the controls and knock it out the sky pretty much. So there are some more things about that. You can type in Google and find out. UK new drone laws. I think I've put a couple links on my Twitter account. Oh, New key are not working as usual. So they did a few changes already this year. At last year, 2018, drones can no longer be flown above 400 feet or within 1 kilometre of airport. So that's all now changed again. And I think the fines have been increased again as well, up to 5 years in prison. Doesn't seem to put off that person flying around at the moment. So probably search in the last week, narrow it down. When was that one? I see they've got a history here. New drone announced. That's last year still. It'll soon even more illegal to fly drones near airports. New British drone laws being introduced in the wake of the London Gatwick airport drone fiasco will give police greater powers. So that was 15 hours ago. Latest thing. So, what they're saying here? Have they listed all the rules? Announced in Parliament yesterday the new powers. Information date to be announced will allow PC, Blood and Friends to hand out the spot fines to naughty drone pilots. PC Plod? What's that mean? Like, that's what the nickname for cops. The rules have come about as the government response to an early public consultation rather than a specific response to the Christmas chaos. Yeah, sure. In addition, drone operators will be banned from flying within 2.5 nautical miles of licensed aerodromes, as well as in a 5K strip centered on the end of each runway. So that's going to be upsetting to some of the plane spotters, I guess, that want to use drones to film craft. So it's all about this expansion, but there are some other ones. Drone operators must be also registered with the government by November 2019. A database is to be set up to record operators' details. Now, apparently that's already in USA. So UK's following, and I guess it's probably going to be rolled out to all other countries. So hopefully my mic's working. Hello. Stupid indicators on Google don't tell you. I think it must be working though. Okay. So probably enough on that one. On that bit of news. So what's the UFO interest saying here? So nothing new that I haven't already said. Okay, so Tyler put out something about sonic attacks, scary cover-up. UFOofInterest has put out a debunk for it. Sonic attacks at the US Embassy in Cuba, scary cover-up. Don't be fooled by the latest video published by hoax promoter Secureteam 10. Read this interesting thread on Metabunk. Also, these two links. So this, check out what Metabunk's saying. Sonic attacks. So is that news? I know he keeps repeating this thing about sonic attacks. Probably an old one, isn't it? So this guy likes to write a lot of stuff. What's the guts of it all? Okay, so he's talking about Morgellons disease. So that's that funny thing that they claim to have little worms, fibers coming out of their skin. I'm familiar with this type of list because I used to write a lot about Morgellons, the label for similar symptoms that people self-diagnose with after convincing themselves that fibers are emerging. Life-altering fatigue, neurological impairment, visual and hearing changes, brain fog, hair loss. I suppose it probably covers pretty much everything that lists there. But I've covered a episode called the good and bad and ugly of sound. Apparently there has been research done with low frequency sounds that can make people sick, and also high frequency sounds either that you can't hear but the body is affected by them. So whether it can be made into a weapon is questionable, but looks like the military have been experimenting with it. Whether it's being used in Cuba is probably highly unlikely. But there has been cases that I've talked about where wind farm noise is like a low boom type sound. Apparently, people living near it would get headaches and nausea and unable to sleep and stuff. But yeah, it's just another conspiracy that Tyler has put up. There's no proof or cover or anything. Might be just that they've got a fan in a particular room somewhere that's making this low frequency noise that's making people get headaches or whatever. So yeah, sure enough, go and check it out if you want to read up on all that. So I'll post it down the side. You can tell me what it all says because I can't be blowed reading all that. Not tonight anyway. Sonic, what do you call it? Weapon or whatever. It's like the debate whether Wi-Fi in the house makes you sick, because it's microwave frequency, same as your smartphones. And some people seem to be super sensitive, apparently. But it's inverse square law, as you know, with microwaves and all that. Just the energy is reduced by inverse square law the further away you get from it. So it's pretty much safe to be away from a microwave oven that leaks a wee bit if you're like half a metre away from it or a metre while it's running. Or quickly turn the power switch off. But it certainly messes up their Wi-Fi in our house here when the microwave's going. Or actually, Mum's got two microwaves in the house, and Yeah, which is using both of them. It certainly kills the Wi-Fi coming to the bedroom outer, which is on the outer edge of the house. It's all right if you're directly in the kitchen where the router is, but that's why we've got several routers throughout the house, just in case. But I've put a booster on the one in the kitchen, which most routers are about 50 milliwatts of power, which is stuff all. But you can get boosters, antenna boosters that can go up to 1 watt. So yeah, but the regulations and law keeps changing it. So you can't have a certain wattage transmitting because it'll go to the next door house, which will interfere with their Wi-Fi or whatever. But that's why they give you so many bands now. And now we've got Wifi-AC, which uses 2 bands, so it increases the bandwidth, and you got less problems with dropouts. So it gets a bit complicated there. Now they keep improving it. In fact, what comes after Wifi-AC? Wifi-AC. Is it Wi-Fi K that comes after it? What is Wifi-AC? So we used to have wireless G and wireless N. And then this come out. I think it uses a combination of different bands, doesn't it? I'm not up to speed with it all now because it's always changing. Normally, when you work in the computer industry, you've got to sort of be reading up on the cutting edge stuff because eventually someone's going to get it. This is 3 times faster than the typical 450 megabit speed of N. So AC has tripled the speed. And that was back in 2014. So what they got out now? What's after AC? After I meant to type. So it's still the only latest one out now. What comes after? A bit sidetracked here, but it is to do with the Sonic stuff, so looks like it might be AX, is it? What's going on here? But get ready because the 10 gigabits capability 802.11 AX standard is coming. So it must be coming out in 2018, so it might be out already then. I'm still running on Wi-Fi in the house, and I don't have any problems with it. So yeah, I don't think upgrading the router again was worth the expense. They're quite expensive, about $300. So, but it makes you wonder what all this faster speeds and more bands transmitting through your house will have on your health. They've been doing studies suggesting that it causes cancers in kids under the age of a certain age, like 8. So yeah, I suppose if you talk about Wi-Fi router cancer link, I suppose, and also you can do the same with mobile phone. Wi-Fi. Of course, they call it router in UK, which kind of sounds stupid because normally it's a French word called route. Let's take that route, which means a pathway. But router is accepted way in saying it nowadays, American way, because it doesn't sound stupid. The invisible threat, truth about cancer. Numerous studies link Wi-Fi radiation exposure with cancer. So Mobile phones, Wi-Fi and power lines cancer research, October, so it's last year. Let's see what that's saying. It looks like my font got smaller on the chat window. That's kind of weird because I didn't change that. Research so far shows that it's unlikely mobile phones could increase the risk of brain cancer. So, more people should now be developing them. Between 1990s and 2016, mobile phone ownership in UK increased. So they're just going by how many deaths, I guess, how many brain tumours, and asking them questions whether they had a mobile phone under their pillow or near their bed. But I always have my mobile phone on the opposite side of my bedroom because it peaks when it rings. It transmits a lot more energy, which will penetrate below the skin levels. There still ain't any good explanations for how mobile phones could cause cancer. Let's see if I can get it read out with this add-on I've put on. So it's always best to keep up with what they're saying and researchers. Let's see if my where is it? Should be in the list. Should be read aloud. Where's it disappeared to? It's got uninstalled again. What's that? It's weird. Read aloud. It's disabled. How did that get disabled? Re-enable. There's always something going on, isn't there? So let's see if it works now.
There still aren't any good explanations for how mobile phones could cause cancer. The radio frequency electromagnetic radiation they transmit and receive is very weak. This radiation does not have enough energy to damage DNA, and cannot directly cause cancer. We will keep looking for any new evidence. A big UK study of over 100,000 people has been set up, following healthy people to see if mobile phone use affects their cancer risk. The researchers need to follow people for a long period of time to see if there are any effects, but we should see the first results from this in the next decade.
So there you go. So it's still up in the air. How about Wi-Fi? I suppose since most routers are 50 milliwatts, it's not going to be enough energy in it. So let's see, they're saying here too. I'll just get it to read out. I think it's working, but I can't hear it play back, of course.
There's no good evidence that wireless internet, Wi-Fi, could cause cancer. There has been some media speculation that Wi-Fi could cause cancer, but this isn't supported by evidence. Like mobile phones, Wi-Fi uses radio waves to send information. The radio waves produced by Wi-Fi are very low power, much lower than those given off by mobile phones, and well within international guidelines.
Although I think it's different for babies and kids in the house. I think that's where the study changes a wee bit. So they're saying here no risk child cancer, but yeah, every time we heard that, and then they changed that they have found a link after all. But I guess we're surrounded by radio waves all the time. They just recently found out LEDs can cause problems with sleeping in kids, so they want them to stop watching a LCD screen for an hour before bed. So that's a new thing that's come out. So, and of course, they reckon we get UV from these LED lights now. And they should have some sort of filter in to filter out the UV from the light, as it could sort of cook your eyes like normal sun would do. You get sunburnt inside the eyes. So I'm not too sure what other links he's got here about the sonic stuff. I suppose we could open up one of them. It doesn't seem to be opening first. Recording of sonic attacks. What's this saying? Cuba. Beginning in late 2016, diplomats posted to the United States Embassy in Cuba began to experience unexplained health problems, including ear pain, tinnitus, or tin ear, vertigo, and cognitive difficulties. Reported after they heard strange noises in their homes or hotel rooms. So, where's the bank for it though? As shown here, the call-in song of the Indies short-tailed cricket. So they're kind of blaming it on the cricket, are they? I lost it now. Well, let's get it to read it out then. Sound was recorded, so I don't have to read it out. So it sounds like I was talking about sound, especially low frequency sound can give you headaches. I know when I lived in Australia, tang codes drove me crazy. They make noise all night long, go underneath the house. So I could imagine crickets driving people crazy.
Sound was recorded by U.S. personnel in Cuba and released by the Associated Press, AP. Because these recordings are the only available non-medical evidence of the sonic attacks, much attention has focused on identifying health problems and the origin of the acoustic signal. As shown here, the calling song of the Indies short-tailed cricket, a Neurogrilla celerinictus, matches, in nuanced detail, the AP recording in duration, pulse repetition rate, power spectrum, pulse rate stability, and oscillations per pulse. The AP recording also exhibits frequency decay in individual pulses, a distinct acoustic signature of cricket sound production. While the temporal pulse structure in the recording is unlike any natural insect source, when the cricket call is played on a loudspeaker and recorded indoors, the interaction of reflected sound pulses yields a sound virtually indistinguishable from the AP sample. This provides strong evidence that an echoing cricket call, rather than a sonic
and the rest of it there. At least it pronounced some of those tricky words better than I can. But it sounds like that UFO channel, what's it called? UFO Mania. People don't like the robotic voice. We need a better speech voice, I guess.
attack or other technological device, is responsible for the sound in the released recording. Although the causes of the health problems reported by embassy personnel are beyond the scope of this paper, our findings highlight the need for more rigorous research into the source of these ailments, including the potential psychogenic effects, as well as possible physiological explanations unrelated to sonic attacks.
So there you go. It's quite interesting. So who put that out? So yeah, there you go. Like I said, any low fan noise, my PC probably gives me a headache. Forever the fans are trying to keep it cool, and I can hear a high-pitched bearing sound which can give me a headache. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the microphone. A noise cancellation might get rid of it pretty good, hopefully. So what was the other things here? Oh yeah, last we'll talk about the Russian satellite cosmos burning up re-entry because we couldn't find a decent zoomed in of it that the news channel had. He's got an emanation here, is he? It's probably what we've already seen, but you can see this is a different angle because we've got power poles. Yeah, it's not very good, is it? Starts breaking up about now, I think. Oh, good filming. Ooh. Get away from your house. So it went on for a fair distance there. But like I said, there's probably footage out there. So that's UFO interesting. So that brings me to UFO Man again. Slap, slap, slap. So this one I looked at, no analysis done, just some crazy filtering on it. So it's from Nevada, December 29th. Filmed over Reno. I think that's Las Vegas, isn't it? Reno. Multiple eyewitnesses. But when you listen to the video, you can hear the woman talking about. I think he's got stupid sound on it though, isn't he? So just have a quick look at it. And it's got some crazy filters.
Either. And you have the airport right there, you got the military base right there. And that is definitely flying. And those lights keep on coming in and out. And it's moving.
I don't see it moving, I just see it.
There is a triangle, like a V formation.
Okay. So you heard she's saying it's moving, and the other person said, I don't think it's moving. So there's one clue already. And you can see it's really poor quality
And those
filming.
lights keep on coming in and out. And it's moving.
Now you see the lights sort of going curvature on it.
I don't see it moving, I just see it.
There is a triangle,
So
like a V formation, that the lights are blinking off and on. But in my camera on Zoom, I can.
So this is clearly going to be a hoaxer woman. So you can see the city
that it's all
below.
connected together. They're blinking.
Okay, so you can see the city lights below here. Yeah, these lights up that certain distance.
They're blinking really fast down in the line.
There's a good picture there. As she's tuning the angle.
Like a strobe.
That the lights are blinking off and on, but in my camera on Zoom, I can see that it's all connected together.
Okay, so don't know if you can see that on your thing, but you can see like a hill type darkness appearing there. It's very hard to make out. In fact, I actually haven't run it through the filters to see if I can. But to me, it looks more like two different. It looks more like a sky black blue color there. But I won't spend too much time on this one because it's bollocks. So basically, I debunked it earlier. Let's see if I can get the folder up. Yeah, and of course I posted it on socials. Oops, too far. What's going on? So, what was this one called? UFO Man. Okay, so what I noticed was she mentioned it was at an airport. And as you know, in Las Vegas, they have a mountain called Black Mountain, which has all the TV and radio antennas up the top there, which goes around the curvature of that mountain there. And you can see here, this is taken from the airport. So depending on where they're standing, that's roughly going to be roughly the same, because you can sort of make out some of the lights and some of the buildings in it. It's roughly the same location. So that means you can overlay this over the top of the video, which is what I've done with my special editing. And I've turned that daytime one into a nighttime one and overlaid it where all the city lights are. And it lines up perfectly with the antennas, as you can see here, of the lights and the building lights that flash, blink off and on for aircraft warning, and cars on the corners going up to the mountain itself. So yeah, you can see it's a fairly big mountain there in Las Vegas. So that to me is debunked. So that's called Black Farm, which they reckon it's RENO. But if they're hoaxing, those people filming that would know there was a mountain there and an antenna farm on the top, especially in the next day. So should have taken down the video straight away, or did they just put it up there just to try and make some money off it? So did he actually list? Did he actually put it up? Was it another UFO channel? Hoaxes promoting hoaxes. Yeah, probably. Let's have a look. Mr. Copy and Paste. Copy and paste. Disclosure. We've seen this one before, haven't we? We debunked the rubbish. Someone that's out to make money. How many has he got? 16K. When did he start? Started in 2007. But yeah, so what do we got here? There's the V-shaped one, and that's a better shot of the location. If you ever see where the Las Vegas airport is, it looks like that's where all the Las Vegas stuff is happening over the side here. The mountains up here, the rest of the city's there, the airport's there. So, that's not the original film, obviously, I don't think. Going by that up here. So now it's trying to make money off rubbish. So Reno, is that a place name or is that a casino name? Reno, or building there. Reno, there it's come up in the search anyway. Nevada. Reno is a city in the US state of Nevada. So I'm not too sure. I believe it's Reno. Because let's see if I can get a map of it. You never trust the information on these hoax and UFOs. Because it throws you off, you see, if they give you wrong information. So you can't go there and do what I'm doing now, a Google Maps and Street View of the spot they're at. So where's Las Vegas? So that's miles away from Las Vegas. So I don't believe it's Reno. I think that's misinformation. But if you type in Black Mountain or Las Vegas Airport, how many times have we seen UFO videos renamed? Secureteam does it all the time. Remember that one he said was in France? It actually turned out to be in China, and it wasn't a cigar UFO with a beam coming down, but it was actually a long exposure of a search helicopter with a beam coming down. So is that the right place? Yep, Far Rap is where Art Bell was. And the airport's here. So we've got Black Mountain. I wonder if it's got it on the map here. Could be part of that. So let's just try, see if I put it on the map for us too. Black Mountain. We didn't find it last time. There you go, Black Mountain Golf Club, Black Mountain Grill. So where's this Black Mountain then? Well, obviously it's around here somewhere. So maybe I have to type in antenna phone, maybe. Like I said, we just couldn't pin it. Black Mountain antenna phone will come up. Google Maps has definitely got better since I've been playing around with it for a year. They actually put multiple locations up at the same time, by the looks of it. So they're calling that Black Mountain there? Really? That can't be right. Hang on. Surely not. Oh, it could be too. Over here, I reckon. Doesn't look like it's that big on the map here, though, does it? Looks like a small mountain compared to those other mountains around. Where's it keep going? It should be here. Well, let's have a look then. I know I've tried to look for this place before, so it's a good practice again. Definitely, you can see once you do a satellite view, you can see how mountainous it is around Las Vegas here. It's like in a hole, pretty much. So, is that the antenna phone here? Boulder City. You see the antennas. You see they've got a lot of mountain roads. Henderson. What's that say? So why hasn't it got antenna phone? I'm pretty sure. We're typing in antenna phone. That's Vids. So as we go, Henderson, that's where we're looking at. So it must be there. And you can see we've got some pictures that I looked at. Hey, we've got a side guest. How's it going? Pretty good, JV. Not seeing you around. You changed your name again. You put 80 in it. So what's the 80 for? Your age? So yeah, you can see here. That's the photograph I used, but there are some other interesting photographs of it. Oh, I don't want to do that. You can see it's pretty mountainous around Las Vegas here. So it must be on that map there. So here's some antennas going up on the mountain road. It's almost like going up our local mountain here called Sugarloaf, highest point, top of the volcano. So let's see if we can pin this place. So should be Henderson over here, but they don't look like doesn't look like a big hill from straight down though, does it? But I guess it must be. So where's this antenna from? Right here? Could be. Good fellow. What's that mean? And it looks pretty dry and barren there though, doesn't it? Yeah, how long you been on? Have you been watching or you just come on? So you've been watching my other stuff? Good, eh? Yeah, I'm trying to prove that UFO Man one is not in the location that's stated here, Reno, which is a city further away. In fact, what we're looking at is the Black Mountain with the airport down here, which is the same view that we're looking at on the map images. That one up here, that one there. We're looking at this view here. Probably maybe slightly further around a wee bit, or maybe it's just zoomed in to there. But I don't think it's Reno. I think it's Black Mountain. Well, it's Las Vegas Airport. That's what I think. I think it's wrong information. So Reno's way over here, you see, from Las Vegas. And the Black Mountains are down here, I think, if we can find them. I've had trouble finding them previously as well. So I just think that's been wrongly renamed. That's all. Unless they've got an antenna farm there too, which is possible, I guess. They might have something similar there. I just typed it in just to check. Makes sense. If they're in a hilly region, you always put your antennas up a mountain. Reno antenna farm. I wonder if they've got one. It's possible, I guess. KTVN. So it looks like we need some images. Hasn't sort of popped up with anything. Oh, yeah. So it could be even similar to that. But they look not as high up. We don't really know. Don't really know by looking at that. Is there any mountains? Looks like they've got a big mountain range here. Need someone that lives there or knows the area. Whether they've got an antenna farm there as well. Makes sense to put it on the top of the ridge here. Definitely would be the highest place there somewhere. Probably have to look on satellite. Oh yeah, it definitely looks very similar, doesn't it, to Las Vegas with the mountains all around. So it could be an antenna farm there. But it's funny how it sort of, when I merged it, it actually lined up perfectly in images with their image with that stock photo. So yeah, is it just very similar? I think it's still going to be Black Mountain, but we haven't got access to the original video. It's only on UFO channels. So yeah, still yet to find this Black Mountain antenna farm. Then bedtime, got to start early. Yeah, I probably won't be doing a really long stream. I've been a bit tired myself. Probably midnight, probably. Been going an hour already. So yeah, just trying to nail this antenna farm here on the Black Mountain. Can't see it, so probably need to go street view, maybe. Go away. All right. But what angle? Straight in the middle there, maybe. I hate that. Screws up completely. Don't want to go there. Well, let's just go back again. Black Mountain. Looks like it's ignored my airport one, hasn't it? But it's still highlighted it. So if they're filming, looks like the airplane's going this way in the photograph, right? So the airplane's going this way on the runway. So we should be able to triangulate that. So it's looking this direction, which sort of maps up to where Henderson is. Over here. It's a fairly big mountain. It's got to be up top here. Black Mountain. Says Black Mountain there. Up here. Can't see him. Should be able to see it from space. It's amazing how many houses are built all around this. Look at it. It's just... If they could have antenna farm on the map. Let's get rid of the airport. Well, it's got here Black Mountain, Henderson. Now we've got a picture. So for the picture, we can't see the mountain. Photos. Yeah, nice house. We're not interested in the house. Could it be two places called Black Mountain? Surely not. Right, where are we there? Well, that's what we found last time, to be Black Mountain. It's just got a flagpole there. Well, that's getting closer to what we're looking for. So what else can we try to search on? It's confusing. Well, we can't find it on the map. Black Mountain Antenna Farm. It does say Henderson there. Visits. What the hell's going on? Well, let's look. Okay. Oh, it's quite muggy in the room tonight. It's cooled off. Lucky enough, it was 30 degrees. Radio stations in Phoenix. So they got an antenna farm as well. And they got lots of mountains around as well. What's happened? It's screwed up. We've lost the side. Black Mountain, Las Vegas. It's felt wrong, isn't it? I filled it in anyway. Farm, Nevada. So what have we got popping up here? So there looks like the same one. Go away. John in Arizona, Nevada. That doesn't make any sense, does it? John who? It must have a name of the station that's on top of the mountain, then we'll be able to find it, I guess. Must be some information on it. Try all images. All. Well, keeps coming up with the same ones. All right, we've got a video here, so let's have a look at that. Yeah, it's interesting, all right, but it's frustrating that we can't seem to pin this antenna farm on it. So I wonder if we can. I think that's the same one we saw. That's the guy hiking on the mountain. That's not the antenna farm, though. Move the station north to Black Mountain. Black Mountain. Black Mountain is a landmark mountain south of the New Vegas Valley. One of the more prominent of the mountains in McGlough Range. So do we see that on there? McGlough Range. Well, there's McGlough Hills. I just saw it pop up. Now I've lost it. Now let's zoom out a bit. McGlough Valley. Could that be it? All things a valley. Ah, what? No, I thought I found it. What's that there? Strange. Black bits. Whatever that is. Oh well, back to the drawing board. Let's try doing it bit by bit. I know we spent ages trying to find this antenna farm before, couldn't find it on satellite photograph. But I might do it now. More frustrating. Nevada, let's come up with the right thing. Ah, so they reckon that's the valley. So where's this Las Vegas, Henderson, all sorts of points in the right direction, doesn't it? It's got to be here. Let's put us over the Slough Canyon going range. Well, there's that McGlough thing. Still not seeing it. Another mountain adjacent to the interstate is commonly called the Black Mountain. So Black Mountain. We've got GPS. Let's try the GPS then. Probably should copy and paste it. What's happened? Probably it's going to take us to the map. Let's see if it works. Black Mountain. Paste. Seems to be doing it. Black Mountain. So should we expect to see some antennas? And buildings. Looks a bit grainy. Probably that's why we can't find it then. Black Mountain Trail. Which kind of makes sense. But it would be there because the airport's here. And look in that direction on that photograph. Doesn't look like they scanned it in. And I wonder if there's a drop point there. Street view. But I can't see any buildings here. It doesn't make any sense. It's confusing. Maybe it's I can see why it's called black though. I can see how black it is. Has it got coal there or something? So that talks about the black farm as well. OTA antenna television. Oh, it's getting muggy. Might have to put the other fan on. Just clear line of sight of the Black Mountain antenna farm. So that's one about it. Or Mount Posti in the west. They must have another antenna there. Well, it doesn't look like we got the best image. But finding it by satellite's not so easy. Let's see if we can get street view. Come on. Yeah. Hey. So can we see this mountain? Unbelievable. Can't see a mountain. There's one over there. I think. Looks like it. Doesn't make any sense. Should be a big mountain. Well, let's go to the airport. How do we get to the airport? How do we get back? Is it locked up? It's not doing anything. What's going on? Something going on here. Looks like Google's decided to crash on us. Yep, by all means, anyone that wants to help find it, do so. You can post the link. Now, hang on, I'm just going to put the fan on, get a drink. Looks like mine's crapped out here. Exit page. Blah. Strange how I keep having problems, huh? Google. You lost my page. Black Mountain. Telephone. Maps. Should go right over it. So you notice it's crossed out antenna phone. So let's try antenna phone Nevada. Partial match. So that's not working. So it must have another name. Even though it does say Henderson there. Let's go to Henderson then. So airport's up here. Going this way is Henderson, so I bet it's there. But I reckon it's over this way. See, this is another thing I have problem with. Dropping that sucker. I think that's where we were before it crashed. So this would be homework. School project. See if you can find the antenna farm on Black Mountain. So how can we get out of that? Oh yeah, just cross the cross. That's what I should have done last time. So I don't see any mountain, which is strange. So let's go to the airport and look from there. Yeah, we tried all that. It's not the it doesn't. There's not the same antenna farm that we're looking at in the picture. It's that guy hiking. So you can see here. You're seeing the mountains. Maybe you have to be right close to it. Let's sort of give them a better look. Antenna farm. Let's done a photo. So maybe it's it's got 2 airports there, by the looks of it. So airports. So let's see what we can see from the airport. Oh, here we go again. How do you move it without that scroll on the map? I haven't figured that out yet. I never used to do that. Probably because I got it in a window, maybe. Oh, that's useless. Lost the place now. How can I drop that guy? That's not the place I wanted to go to, though. What's going on here? Boulder City. See, there's a lot of airports. Death Valley. Oh no, Boulder City is another. There's a Boulder City in Las Vegas, and there's a Boulder City here as well. That's going to confuse some things. Grand Canyon. That's Las Vegas is way down here. Airport. It's not working too well, is it? We're going to Dallas. North Las Vegas. Henderson Exclusive Airport. So could it be that one? Executive Airport, I mean. And we're miles up. Henderson. I guess it's not. Boulder City's there. I was in the right place. But you can see how many airports are around there. It's just crazy. Little airports, big airports. See, that's just so annoying. When you zoom in, why can't it just say look into there? See what happens? It keeps pushing it out instead of keeping it centralized. So, which airport were they at? Does look like it could be Black Mountain over here, where the antenna farm should be, and the airport looking across. Makes perfect sense. But why can't we see? Oh, no, it's not going to let me drop it. Drop it there. Oh, where are we going? Not sure where it dropped. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out why that thing keeps moving the map as we're trying to drop them. Probably Google Earth might be better. I did install it, so let's give that a try actually. Spend so much time on this. Oh well, it's good practice. Google Earth. That's going to clog up the CPU. Maybe this is better. Search for. Oh, here we go. So we know it's down there somewhere. Kind of looks weird. Nevada. Can't see the cities on it though. Probably have to turn on layers or something, do we? Why can't we see the city? Las Vegas. Okay, let's try it. Black. But ridiculously small print. Not sure how you scaled it up. It's doing something. Here we go. Black Mountain. Come on, give us the farm. I think we've seen that before. And there's no antennas there. It's at least going 3-dimensional. Does look like it's a high mountain there though. So let's rotate. It's a quick way to rotate. Does look like it could be that mountain. From the airport, it's down here. Well, that's making it a bit easier than the maps anyway. And I think it's downloading a heap of data. Where's the houses and all that? Oh, here they come. Look like sand houses there. Alright, finally we're getting roofs. Okay, that looks pretty cool. So now, where's the rotation thing disappeared to? Oh, it's up here. So how do we do it? Whoop. Whoop. I bet you can do it with a control key or something, is it? I don't know, so much to learn. It's now gone flat again. I want to go to the ground. Come on. I want 3D. Why is it not working? It's looking more interesting. Okay. So we want to look that way. Still can't find this antenna farm. Looks like a road going up here. Could be the spot. Some buildings here at least. What's that up there? Is that antennas? Have we found them? I need to rotate. Looks like there's some shadows there. Something going on. Oh, now what's happened? Street view. What the hell's going on? You found it? What, the mountain? Or we found it here? It kind of looks like it could be the place. But it's sort of... Where's the antennas? We see the shadows. How do I go back up? How do we go back up? Kind of weird. Now I'm confused. How do we go back up? Elevation. Is there a panel here somewhere? What's that one hidden? What's that do? Elevation. Don't seem to be doing anything. What's that do? Oh God. It's got to be key or something that makes it easy. TV Henderson or type the info into Google Earth. Just paste the link to what you're looking at on the side and we can click it. Because you're a moderator, you can actually post links. I'm just trying to get this thing to go up so we can have a look. Okay. Look like we're almost on it there, I think. Yeah, if I ever visited Nevada, I probably would have a better understanding. If you live there, you see. It does look like it's on top of the mountain here. Mountain road of some sort. And buildings, is it? Definitely looks like it's antennas there, but yeah, I want to come down from the top. See that? You can see long shadows, but the information on the screen is just rubbish, isn't it? Maybe they haven't done a full scan of the area yet. That's why maybe it's so hard to find it. Kind of strange because it's one of the biggest cities in America, isn't it? Or one of the most popular tourist ones. So how can we go up? What's that down there? 1994, what's that? Oh, is that the Wayback Machine? What's that done? What the hell does that mean? Oh, it must be a timeline. So they got no images. So we want to go to now. So the last image was 11th of 2017. And they still haven't got it scanned in properly. No wonder we can't find it. How do we go up to space again? Elevation, altitude. What's that do? Nothing. Oh, can I click on it on that? I have to go back to where I started, I guess. Oh. So they're calling this whole thing Black Mountain, but I think we were looking at places like this. That looks like some antennas, is it? What's that? Storage tanks, by the looks of it. And there's something going up to here. And that's where the antenna farm is, I think. I think that's where we were. I think that's the antennas here. You see the shadows. Here we go. Found it. You just had to be on the right angle to see it. So it looks to me that they haven't really got a high definition of it. It's pretty blurry, isn't it? And that's a year ago. Looks to me like they've got a few more antennas up there now. Now what's that place here at the end? So more antennas. So there you go. It's this whole area. So that's what they're seeing in that UFO picture. So why can't we find that on Google Maps? So let's see. We'll go out and we can get a rough idea. So it's miles away from what they call Black Mountain. But we should be able to be at the airport and actually see that view in that photograph. So where's this airport? Well, let's see if, first of all, before we lose our place, opposite, can't see any street names on this. Do we have to turn it on or something? Yeah, there's a lot of options, isn't there? 3D buildings, gallery, layers. Want street names, terrain. Roads, maybe that one. Here we go. That's looking more like maps now. So it was up here, wasn't it? There it is here, wasn't it? Right, further up. Way up. So we got Arden Peak Trail was what we're looking for. So there's the spot. So Google Earth come in handy after all. Get rid of that. And there we know the name of it. Let's see if we can find it. I forgot. What's it spelt? How do you spell it again? Arden. You think you should be able to copy the name into clipboard or something? No. Doesn't offer a click. Arden Peak. That kind of makes sense. It had of a name like Peak, wouldn't it? There we go. Yep, same location. And there it is. Comp FM Las Vegas. So we got some more information on the map one, which Google Earth wasn't telling us. Why is that? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Why doesn't it tell us that's the radio station there? So what things do we need to tick on? Buildings, where gallery, more. What's that give us? 0. Terrain, ocean, global awareness. What's that mean? Greenpeace. More. It's got an arrow going around it. Local place names. That sounds right. Parks. So still hasn't named it. So what would you call that? Digital globe. US government. Roads. Photos. Places. Ocean. Well, it's not in the ocean. Shipwrecks. So that one would be handy to tick. National Geographic. Well, I think I got everything turned on, but it's not giving us a name. Pretty cool though. So what's this one over here then? Oh, it's going off course again. Down here, down here, down here. God, it's lost it again. This building, what's this one called? TV station, maybe? Doesn't give us any information on that one. So the question is, can we do a street view on it? If I can drop it. What's that? That's annoying. How do we drop that guy without the map scroll? That's what I want to know. That's just crazy. See, it's gone off course now. I've tried the shift key. Doesn't seem to do anything. Control key. No. I think that's a bug. Maybe they expect it to be in full screen. Let's try it in full screen then. No, still scrolling. So we're on street view. We can't because we can't drop them on where we want to go. You stupid system. Come on, drop it. It's like playing a game. Drop. Got it. No, it's not going to drop there. I think it goes fuzzy. Fuzzy. See that? Oh. Drop it. Hey! It won't let us see that. So they obviously haven't driven a Google van up there with a camera on the top of the car to get a street view. How stupid is that? No. Oh, look, it's another location here too. Further around. I didn't see that one. And here's more antennas. And they look even bigger. Look at how high these ones are going. Wow. So yeah, we got a more around this mountain here, which does fit with what we're originally looking at. So yeah, the question is, are they telling us the truth that it's RENO, or is it really Black Mountain that we're looking at? Which is this video here. They're claiming that's a triangle. But I'm pretty sure you could see here, if you follow it around, it looks like the same sort of matches lights where the buildings are. Well, of course, I did a merge here, which clearly you can see it lines up perfectly with the building lights and the lights on the towers. Building light there, see, very faint. Might be slightly out, give or take a couple of millimeters. So that's probably the FM radio station ones. And that was the other ones that we saw, and that was the third bunch over this way, probably. Just around the corner. KLS TV. That's where George Knapp transmits from, isn't it? So yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't rebadge. I kind of remember we come across it before, that video. I wanted to get a street view of that mountain though from the airport. So there's the airport that's looking that direction, isn't it? Let's see if we can zoom it out a bit. Go. It was here, wasn't it? I've lost it already. Let's go back to there again. Okay, where's the airport? So we're looking that direction. Yeah, international. Plane was landing in this direction, so we need to rotate. Oh, we can't rotate this map, can we? Well, we didn't find a way to do it on Google Maps. So we wanted to stand there and look this direction. Should be able to see the mountain. Where's the marker gone again? That's got to be. It's got to be that direction. It's got to be. You should be able to see it. How can we find out the elevation? Where does it tell us on the map? Doesn't tell us on the map. Google Earth does, I think. What do we got? 4,000 feet. That's how many miles is that? It's quite high, isn't it? 4,000. 2 miles. Uh, 1 mile up, almost. Well, that's pretty high, isn't it? The highest building in Saudi Arabia is going to be 1 mile, I think. Highest building in Saudi. So that should give us an idea where that. So that's only 800 meters. So they're talking metric here. We want it in feet. So yeah, what's 4,000 feet to? It's better work out your head, but I can't be bothered. 2 meters. So 1,200. So a lot higher than this one here, which is called Berg something or other. So yeah, that does look like the right height for that picture that we're looking at for the video. Quite easy, couldn't it? It all fits to be Black Mountain. So Is that the highest one? They were building the one that's going to be a mile high, I believe. Because I did some research on it. Oh, I put in Saudi on it. Jeddah Tower, previously known as Kingdom Tower, a mile high tower. There you go. That's what they're building. Have they finished it? Oh no, 2020 it's going to be finished. It's pretty amazing, eh? Imagine that being up the top there. That would be scary, especially if you had some terrorists attack it. And construction. That means at the very top you would have clouds. In fact, they'll probably go above the cloud layer. So yeah, so that's what they're thinking it's going to look like when it's built. Looks like something from Thunderbirds, doesn't it? So yeah, the cloud layer could be up to here, and they'd be above the cloud layer. Pretty cool. So I guess the very top building penthouse would be up here, where that satellite dish is or something. So yeah, we sort of got sidetracked there again, but that sort of gives us an idea to wrap us head around how big things are. So what we want to know is, did RENO have a similar mountain? And I don't know. RENO, because they claim that one was in RENO. I wonder if we can bookmark these locations because they're quite handy. Is there a bookmark feature? Because we probably need to go back to it again to debunk other ones. Add place mark. What's a place mark? Import. Tools, GPS. What's that do? That's here to connect GPS to it. So what else we got? Add place mark. So what's that done? Untitled. So where does it save it though? How'd you title it? I don't know. Temporary places. Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Confused on this program. I ain't got the time to play around with it. Parachute. You need some sort of gadget so you can jump out. If it catches fire below. There's a new movie out with that Dwayne guy. What's his name? He jumps from building to building and slides down things and doesn't get any injuries. Yeah, I think we found it there. I don't think we need to bother. But I just wanted to be able to stand at the airport and see that mountain. But I think it's just a wee bit complicated. Where's some Google Map thing? I'll post a link down there anyway. Anyone wants to have a play around. So that's got to be where it is, where that placemaker or placeholder thing is. As soon as I try and zoom down, the stupid map moves. quite a lot, as you can see. And look, they've got a solar farm there, is it? Oh yeah, big solar farm, is it? Although every time I try and go further down, it scrolls away. Is that a solar farm? Looks like a solar farm. Where is there? Remember that one where it reflects the sun back at the plane and they're filming from the window? Why is there a black hole there? That's kind of strange. Well, it's got a building around it. Is it just water? We need better quality scans, don't we? I wonder if I can do street view there. That's doing something. No, it's going back. Stuff you. So that's on the other side of the mountain. So what's popping up over here? Oh, right. No wonder I couldn't figure out the bookmark thing. Look, it's on the other screen. That's the problem with having two monitors. It always wants to put it on the first one. So that was kind of fun. As they call it. Cool. Wonder if Google will transmit that up to the web so everybody knows, and then they search for it in future. It'll go straight there. Should really, shouldn't it? But that's definitely an antenna phone. And it's in 3 parts, as we found out. There, there, and there. It's got a long drive down, Bolswitz. And the airport should be here somewhere. You're best to install Google Earth there, JV. Big solar farm. Hey Mike, how's it going? Yeah, we're just looking at UFO Man's UFO video off the triangle and worked to its antenna array. But we're just questioning whether it's in Reno or Las Vegas, Black Mountain, because it seems to match perfectly with Black Mountain. And I kind of remember I debunked sometime on another live where we were trying to find this antenna farm because it wasn't called Black Mountain Antenna Farm, so it wasn't coming up. And pretty sure it was the same video. So we're just trying to find the airport so we can see the mountain. So why is the airport's not popping up on Google Earth? Looks like we need to customize it more. What else can we do? Oh, where's it going? It's going back to Black Mountain because I clicked on that. Airport. Nevada. Can't see what I'm typing, eh? Into India. Nevada. No, that's not how you spell it either, is it? Stupid caps is on. Which one was it now? Scan this whole selection here. Looks like it's going the right way. There it is. Don't tell me they're not got it scanned in. Oh yeah. There you go, you can see all the planes. It's quite a big airport, isn't it? So we want to get 3D view at that point. How do we get it there? Well, I'm gone right to the ground. Oh, right, here we go. It finally kicked in. So can we see this black mountain? Need to rotate. We're back to that situation again. Why is it not rotating now? Oh. Just not seeing that black mountain. It should be big, shouldn't it? Perhaps that's the wrong airport. Confusing. So go back to space. I did too. Now where's Black Mountain gone? Now I'm confused. Confused again. Las Vegas. Need you here, Jamal, to navigate. I'll be the pilot. You be the navigator. So what sort of direction? We're sort of gone right around, haven't we? Oh, what's that doing? What the hell's going on? America's got a fishnet over it now. Skynet. Strange. What's all that mean? Must be to do with these layer things. Something I turned on. US government? No. Turn off more, but then we lose the other things. Terrain. Well, let's see if it gets rid of it. It does too. So which is the green, yellow thing? Quite strange. Not that one. Sport image. Sport image. What? Spot image. I mean, spot. Spot 1 world 1 year. What the hell does that mean? Sounds like New Year, New World Order stuff, doesn't it? Well, that's better. Let's get rid of that blodgy thing. Well, enough of this. It's driving me crazy. Well, we're not going to get that view from the airports the same way in that photograph, unfortunately. But yeah, wanted to know if there's antenna farm in RENO. Black Mountain, we know about. Yeah. Well, if you can get the view in that photograph, where is it going? I've probably closed it down there. By all means, get it on Google Maps the same and do a side-by-side. And email it to me. And I'll put it up on the next live. Oh well, still all learning experience anyway. RENO, no. I just wanted to know if they got TV antennas. TV antennas, maybe. TV station. Antenna. Reno, Nevada. Well, it could be if that's Beacon Tower is part of the same location, because that looks like it's possible it could be a similar mountain. Whereabouts is that? Microwave Tower. In fact, they're even bigger on this one, aren't they? Hell, there's as many antennas there as in Las Vegas. What is that in Reno? That's the question. Looks almost the same, eh? California, Nevada, Reno, Las Vegas. So, what's that called though? What's that location there called? Don't be searching the map. Beacon Tower is based in Fresno, California. So it can't be what we're looking at, not Reno. That's in California mountains. Well, that makes sense. A lot of Hollywood and TV things, and cell towers there, is it? Cell towers, crazy. Microwave transmitters. Well, let's see if we can find out on the map. Beacon Tower. Tower. Beacon Tower, no. California, Fresno. It's got to be that one. Well, it doesn't look like it's on a mountain. At least they got better quality images here, though. Well, it looks like a swimming tower. So what have I done wrong now? Big man. Big man. Seems like the same place. That's obviously not a tower. Doesn't make any sense. Looks like a plane. Planes, like Canterbury planes. The antenna's going to be up here. For sure. Up here somewhere. But we're getting sidetracked. There's Fresno, though. That must be the HQ, not the antenna farm. Shim radio. Guided tower experts. We add new bracing to old guided towers. I don't know. Confusing. We're trying to find out about RENO. RENO towers. Television. Transmission center. Suppose we can look, but yeah, we saw how hard it was to find antennas. Now totally lost again. What's happened? Gone into outer space. God. Try again. Okay. Mystic. Now, let's find the airport maybe. Airports. Yeah. So it's looking over mountains as well. Can't see antenna farm there. Which way's the runway going? Well, either direction. What's all this? Strange. What's all that? Some mining going on. Okay. Probably best to try FM. Peak, maybe. So we got some names popping up. Suit Tree Tower. Wine Pine, Nevada. District 1, what that means. Oops. Don't want to do that. Yeah, stupid system. Just want to scroll around. Okay. Hi, Cirilla Communications. Where's that? Where's that place? It's got 3 lights on top, which could easily be a triangle shape, couldn't it? Where's it gone? That could be. I think that one's been mistaken for UFOs as well. Twin Peaks. It's really big, isn't it? See the houses down here. Pretty massive. But obviously that's San Francisco. So that's not what we're after at all, is it? So why does that come up in the searches for Reno? What was that one down here? Radio station in Nevada. That should help us. Hell, a lot of radio stations. That's not going to help us. I thought it was going to have pictures. Let's put location map here though. Yeah, that's got me beat. The mountain. Las Vegas. There's a one called Reno at all. Henderson Drive. I've got some pictures. Here's that range. Arden Peak, look. So it was, if we come to this one, we may have got some clues straight away. Black Mountain there, look. It's on this one. But have we got one for Reno? Postosty Mountain. Where's that? Postosty Mountain. Las Vegas. Coordinates. See where it takes us. Well, at least that's got straight to an antenna phone. That looks like Black Mountain again, doesn't it? Although it looks black, it's probably not though. Las Vegas. So it's on the other side of Black Mountain. It's this run over here. That's where Art Bell was. So they got a farm there. And a farm over this way. But that's not Reno though. I think it's saying Black Mountain here, and then it's saying Arden Peak. That's kind of confusing. Maybe it's on two mountain tops here. There we go. That's the one we're after here, isn't it? That's the one. So I got GPS. Let's go on that one. Let's have a look. Well, this is making it a bit easier. That's not the same place we were looking at, was it? TV, co-ords FM, that's a different location. Ah, there we go. That looks closer to the city. That looks like the right place now. And it was near the bloody hills. It was we never saw this here. It's taken us all that time. So that's where it is. What a bugger. I'll paste the link there. So now we should be able to see that from the airport. So we've gone back to Black Mountain again. We've gone around in circles. So where's the airport? There was 2 airports. Where is the airport? Can't be that far away, can it? Now Lee's where we're going. Airport. Looking this way, maybe? That would make sense. We'd expect the airport to be down here. Black Mountain. So obvious now. So there's 3 antenna farms. There's that one there called Black Mountain, and then there's Arden Peak, which is over this direction, and then there's that Polossi Mountain one, which is going this way. Northeast. Which way's east on this? That's that direction. Henderson. Can't be that far. Yeah. I might have to scroll out. Can't. Oh, there it is. Now, where's Black Mountain towards that? We're sort of lost our way now. So that's looking that way. But it didn't look that... it looks a bit bigger than that, though, from where that photograph was taken. There's the airport there. Does look like it's looking in the right direction, though. But there was another airport. There was 2 airports. There was another one down here, I think. So I wonder if I can type airport and airports. What have I done wrong? Airport. Doesn't look at having combination. Well, cut that out then. What was it called? Not that one. That was the other airport. Boulder Road Airport. I think it might have been that one. Oh, where did it go? Doesn't look like much of an airport. Skydivers, small planes. Here's the runway. Another runway here. So where's that? So that looks too far away. I think it was over here. The black antenna farm was up here somewhere. Here somewhere. There was another airport. Why would you have two airports so close together though? I can understand having a small airport and a big international airport. International studies. Oh, we're going around in circles, that's for sure. That one, RENO. No. North Vegas. Oh, it was this one. Henderson. Oh, no, where's that one? There we go. And that's right next to. Where's the towers? Let's look. It's looking at this Arden Peak one again. And the other one's up here, wasn't it? Nope. Where's the other one's here? So there's a bunch of antennas here. And there's a bunch of antennas here. Somewhere again. Here. Now, where was the airport? How close to it? There. I've lost it now. Should have a red thing, shouldn't it? There. Where's it disappeared to? I thought it had a marker on it. So it was over here. Doesn't look. What's the altitude of that? Does it say? Only says it's 1,000 meters. That's a kilometer, so it's quite high. And that one was 1,200, but higher still. Well, we can see here. That's the airport. It's got to be that Henderson one then. That's got to be the Henderson airport. Has to be. What do you think? Just that we can't seem to get it on. I can't seem to get it on the map. So let's see if I can zoom in. So it looks like someone standing in the building here, taking a photograph this direction. Yeah, didn't quite work out, did it? That direction. It's got to be that location. I wonder if I can drop a man there. You think it'd be easy, but it's not. Stupid system. Google, why can't you write some decent code? Why can't we say lock map or something? Is there a right click? Add missing place, report data problem. Well, they should list bloody Black Mountain, shouldn't they? So you can report it, obviously. Now I'm totally lost again. Oh, forget about it. So I'm about to do it. But I wanted to know about this RENO place, and so far, that's another mystery. Where's that map gone that we had? Radio stations. Well, it's because it lists it in Las Vegas. So what we want is radio station in Reno. So let's just search radio. There we go. I might find it now. Okay, mate. Good night. Yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up soon anyways, because it's driving me potty trying to find these places. So every now I've got an image of this one. Not as good as the other page, but looks like. There's no photographs. Adult hits. Says California here though. Reno. Intersecting California and Nevada. Well, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So the Reno one could be same as the antenna array in California then. Sun Valley. That's a lot of radio stations. Religion, sports, religion. Two things I try and avoid. They drive you batty. Who cares? Who cares who wins? It changes all the time. So that didn't help us much because I've got no GPS. North and north. Radio map. I wonder if that one's got images. Similar to the other page, so it might have. Oh, yes. This could be it. So, looks like they got a mountain that's as big as the one in the other location. Coordinates, ground elevation, RENO. So, just post it there. So we've got some coordinates. Let's go and see this antenna farm. Oh, it's got a lot of forest. Can't see any antennas or buildings. Looks like it hasn't been scanned in. Very high quality. Mount Rose, Nevada. Slide Mountain. Mount Rose Ski. So where's Reno? Up here? I think it might be. Up here somewhere. There it is. So Reno looking down this way to this mountain range. It doesn't sort of fit, I don't think. Here's the airport. Looks like it might be there. Nope. What's happened? Sun Valley. There's the airport. There. Moves it. So there. Looking down to there. Could it be that location? Regardless of whatever it is, it's not a TR3B, it's a mountain range. So that makes sense. But it doesn't look the same type of antennas here though. All these things you've got to figure out. Oh, stupid thing. I just want to Carson City, I never was there. Go back. How many feet was it? See, that's a mole. Oh, even higher. 9,000 feet elevation. Slide Mountain is a 9,600 foot peak in Carson Range near Reno. Right, so these are various pictures of it. So it could be looking there. In that case, it's a lot higher, so that sort of makes sense. So it's called Slide Mountain, I think. See if I can see any photographs on there. Slide mountain. RENO. Go away. Question is, can we see it from the airport? Nevada. Could be, you know. You can see an airport picture from airports. You know, from airports. So much looking for other UFO vids. Okay. It's a very big mountain. But we're not getting the same sort of image that we did for the Las Vegas one from the city. RENO. Suppose we could do street view. We'll try it again. There's RENO gone. It's up here, wasn't it? Here we go. So we want to see from the airport. Why is it not working? Here we go. Yeah, look, it doesn't. Should be looking that way, shouldn't it? Yeah, back to the city. Yeah, I think the airport's too far away to be this area. So that'd be the antenna farm over that way. Let's go back off. That one's not scrolling. It won't let us go on the airport. Looking that way. Is that the airport entrance? Can we see the big mountain? No, I think that's been labeled wrong. can't be Reno. It's got to be Black Mountain. Well, let's reflect a wee bit better, more to how to do this stuff, which is the main thing. Looks like I'm talking to myself. That's all right. Jamal liked what we're doing anyway. He likes investigating, figuring out stuff. So, yeah, I do think it's at Reno. Let's see. See if I can find it. Redraft. UFO. Yes. If there's any hits. Okay. Don't seem to have the same title. So what do we got down here? Peter. Looks like this is some video. Probably be called TR3B probably. Or triangle maybe. Yeah, we know all about this guy. He likes to film cars coming down mountains and calling them UFOs. UFO in southern Las Vegas. Again, that could be looking at the Black Mountain. Oh yeah, Steve Byron. Or a car on a mountain. So forget that guy. Huge UFO event. UFO confirmed. Yeah.
Or we just got we're going to get hit by a nuclear bomb.
The nuclear
That's not normal.
Well, once it disappears. Oh, it's
breaking up.
Ah, Sky
Oh,
Divers. Golden Knights. That's fairly obvious. So that's not the one. Yeah. Woman films. 3 UFOs. Doesn't sound like the same woman. No. Maybe I can find the other one, which was the antennas sometime. think it was on UFO Interest a year or so ago. So yeah, enough of that one. Definitely an antenna farm on a mountain. Could be RENO, but unlikely. It's gonna be Black Mountain, is my guess. It's just been renamed from the original. So what else did he put up? He put up some other ones too. So let's have a look. Triangle. Looks like I might have looked at it. This one with some crazy music added to it. I better mute it. So my first gut when I saw this one was Chinese lanterns that apparently have formed a triangle because of the blinking and the red. See that? The blinking, it's not a perfect triangle either if you look carefully. And the only way to debunk that is Chinese lanterns, that we know they only burn for 20 minutes and then they go out, then slowly come down again. But always be suspect of videos that simply just stop filming, because that means they've got something to hide, because they know what they're filming. Planes, Chinese lanterns, car headlights, is it, on a road? I don't know. Looks like it's moving. Looks like a car coming along this way with a spotlight on it. And it's just overexposing the camera. Looks like someone's shooting a spotlight straight at the camera there. What's that down there? Seemed to be like a clue there. Chinese lanterns, we're seeing that one. Landon, right, New York. Has a feel of all being hoaxed. Anyway, enough of this. I'm going to wrap up. Spent long enough wrapping our head around stuff. Midnight, 3 hours. As usual, no one much joined us tonight, but that's all right. We will need to unpin that tab, close tab. We'll look at more MUFON stuff next time. I'm not sure what I called this one, but I'll rename it probably. So yeah, I still think this V-Craft one matches Black Mountain. So anyway, thanks for joining us, and people can watch it offline. You probably want to skim all the frustration. But yeah, people don't watch them anyway. So there's no really point running about it. It's all about learning the tools and whatnot. As you can see, I don't know anything, so I've got to learn it as we go as well. So yep, thanks for joining us, and like and share.